A little touch. Once you've completed El Burro's missions, you actually get an entire stack of magazines of his illustrious career. And apparently multiple stacks. And you keep them by your bedroom. I guess Claude Speed here is a much lonelier man than we expect anyway. Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 3 100%. In the last part, I finished up El Burro's missions. And in this part, I'm going to finish up Tony Cipriani's missions. Now, I might sound a bit annoyed, tired, or frustrated in these next two parts because twice my attempts to record the next two parts have failed.
Get that guy!
Alright. So this time, hopefully, it will go okay.
Tony ain't here, but he left one of his sugary love letters for you.
We're at war. The Triads have a fish factory as a front. Most of their business goes down at the fish market in Chinatown. The laundry still owes us protection. They reckon the Triads are protecting them now, so I say we exact a fitting punishment. Take those boys over and whack the Triad warlords. Hell, if you get a chance, pop some of their soldiers.
I love how those henchmen are just so, like, they kind of just... well, I'm not sure how to phrase it, but it's like... shit. But they're just... like, seemingly very distant from you as the player. Because it's just like... yeah, we're just talking. And yeah, a side effect... A very interesting side effect of this mission is that, like, Mafia and Triad seem much more prevalent in the city. And, by the way, it's... and they will just go after you with absolutely brutal force. So the thing is, the best strategy is to just get the fuck out. Because, like, if you let these guys start to tally up some damage, it's gonna add up really, really fast. So anyway, well, that was fucking unspectacular. God damn it. That was not supposed to happen. Jesus. Oh, God. Wow. Warzone. Holy mackerel. Wow. That escalated really fast. And I take it that only I can take this guy out. Holy mackerel. Anyway. Now, the last target is at a location that is guarded by means of a vehicle passcode. And by vehicle passcode, I basically mean the only way to get into the facility is with one of these trucks. Now, then again, I don't need to actually take the truck because there is a much simpler and safer way since I have my extra set of weapons. The gate will open up if I take this to the front. Yes, I need a Triad fish van to enter. That's not the only vehicle. And more on that in the next mission. Anyway, if I aim well enough... I got him. And fire damage in this game is just brutal. Like, enemies just roast. In hell, like, I think I said before that you even just... When you take fire damage, it's like almost a guaranteed at least 80 most of the time. And the thing is, because your character can't swim, there's no quick quick fix. It's just you take damage and hope that you don't die. Oh wow, my car is still here. Who bets that once I get out of this mission, once I leave this intro cutscene, it'll disappear.
I've had enough of this shit. We're gonna finish the Triads and Liberty.
Tell your mod to fucking shut down that clown music.
It's on a timer.
No wonder no one's here.
If you mess up, there'll be no evidence. Go and pick up the dust cart. Careful. 8-Ball says it's real sensitive, and the slightest bump could set that thing off. Their fish factory will open its gates for a dust cart, so you can drive right in. Park up between the gas canisters and get the hell out of there. I want it to rain mackerel. We're talking real biblical here. Nothing low budget.
I'm surprised that given the line, nothing low budget, they don't actually take money out from you for failing the mission. I take it that it's because you have another mission very soon that requires money, so they don't want to, like, really handicap the player, but it kind of makes sense to me. Anyway, here is the dust cart, as he put it. It is a trash master. Now, in the two failed recordings, I just went through the streets and took the slow road. So I'm going to try to see what'll happen if I try to go here. Now, on the other side of this place is actually a place, I think it's called the Super Save, and it'll be part of the next thing I'm going to do, which is like, I think it's called the Patriot Playground. But it's a bit iffy to turn out of here. And a bit on the high and tight side. But we're quite close. And hey, very little damage. I'd say that was actually quite an adequate shortcut. Anyway, yes, this is the entire mission, which is effectively escorting a already armed bomb onto a gasoline, or between two gasoline canisters, at a enemy hideout. I really wish they kind of like had more places which just had exploding gas canisters just for the sake of it, because since it was once theorized that like GTA 3's missions were a lot more about like tutorializing the player on what they can do in this world, and then once the player is just free to do just bullshit around, that they'll use what they learned to do to like just have fun in whatever way they want. But like you can't, there's no other place where you're gonna be able to use this series of explosions. Oh yeah, look at that one guy on the right side. Was right in the belly of the beast when it was blowing up. Didn't even get a scratch on him.
Our sponsors.
Anyway, now that I'm finished with Tony Cipriani's missions, I am now going to start with a interesting challenge mission of sorts. It's the Offroad Missions. These are vehicle-specific missions that you trigger by entering vehicles. I'm sure most people just came across these by pure accident, by wanting pretty good vehicles. Two of the vehicles that are used for these missions are actually very, very good vehicles. One being this Patriot, and the other being a Yakuza Stinger. So yeah, you basically have to collect checkpoints, and then for every checkpoint you get, you'll get 20 seconds added to your clock. You have to make it between each checkpoint within a very specific time limit. This took me a lot through my first try, and even on my second recording attempt, I still messed it up. But yeah, it's pretty simple once you get a basic understanding of it. There's a couple of fundamentals you have to understand. One is the Patriot can go up much steeper hills than you would expect. Apparently not that steep, though. Damn it. Oh, dear. Another thing is that the Patriot is also kind of prone to turning over. So you're going to want to avoid any situation in which you're sliding at a sideways angle. Wow, that was really close. Another thing is that it's much, much easier to go forward in this car than it is backwards. So if there's a dang it. If there's a checkpoint at an edge... Oh, crap. I think I went on the wrong side. Crap. Damn it! I messed up. So yeah, as I was saying, it's easy for some of these. It's easier to just go backwards and then use the forward power of your car to get out, because when you're being careful here, sometimes it's just better to go really slow, but also put yourself in a position where once you got what you need and you need to get out, you can get out really fast. So it's spurts of being very careful with spurts of moments in which you can't be careful. So anyway, climb up a little bit higher onto here. And of course, like, you have to be able to ignore the trees, which is a bit strange. There you can actually reverse just fine, but might be a little more on the safe side by going backwards, which I'm fairly certain is the least safe way to collect these things. Anyway, in this next cliff face, I'm actually going to deliberately fall downward. It's not the safest thing. I have turned over a couple of times doing this, but if you brake, your car generally keeps traction a little bit. Actually, it's technically not maintaining traction. Or is it? Crap. Ah. Okay, well, your car does not, like, go into the air. And right there is an example of where going backwards and then using the power of the car to go forwards is absolutely necessary. Some of these might look a bit easy, like you say, oh, okay, any car can do that. No, some of these are very Patriot specific because a lot of cars don't have tires that have great traction, and the Patriot is probably up there as maybe the car that has the most amount of traction. Anyway. No, this is not suicidal. Oh, jeez. Wow. Alright, then. Wow. Be careful for that bench. It's a little bit easy to miss, but it can also screw you over. It can still screw you. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Don't fall. Okay, sweet. This is one of the more difficult ones. Not for the fact that it's difficult to get to, but it's difficult to get out without flipping your car over. So, let's see if I can get traction on this wall. And then... Sweet! Alright. This one's a bit close to the edge, but... Alright, got it. Woo! Wow. Alright, so... I failed once, and it was the stupidest fail ever. But you know what? This has gone really, really well otherwise. I plan things out accordingly. I have plenty of time. My car has not flipped over yet. I made a mistake that was more about, like, not noticing the position that my car was in. But, yeah. So yeah, once I get 15, that's gonna have to be it for this part of Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 3 100%. And hopefully you'll join me next time when we start doing some of Salvatore's missions. Let's finish this up. And I'll see you guys then. It's not that much of a drive either. It's right up this hill. Oh, by the way, look at this ridiculous fog effect. Jesus Christ. I can barely fucking see a thing.